Then we get to the first contentious one of the evening. Plan South. I'm pleased to nominate Councillor James Hart and Councillor Neville Wright, James Hart as Chairman and Neville Wright as Vice Chairman. And there is a nomination from the LRA for Councillor Angold-Stevens as Vice Chairman. I believe he may wish to say a word now.
Do you have a proposal, or do you wish to speak yourself?
I'm happy to propose myself, Chairman. I would, with the Chairman's permission, just might say a few words as to why we put forward this nomination. We withdrew our nomination for Chairman of Plan South, despite a very strong justification for this role. But we respected the Conservatives' decision that they wanted this to be a Conservative post. But I feel bound to appeal to the members' sense of fair play and justice that at least the Vice Chairmanship should go to the LRA. The LRA has the biggest representation at Plan South, and contrary to what the leader suggested at the Appointments panel, we do take an interest in all plans that come before the committee, whether they're in Loughton, Buckinghamshire or Chigwell. Some of us visit controversial sites wherever they are in this area, as do a minority of the Conservatives. We appreciate that. However, other Conservatives, unlike us, do not even bother to turn up at Plan South if there are no Chigwell items on the agenda. It is also a matter of fact that Loughton has a population of more than 1.5 times the population of Buckinghamshire and Chigwell put together. And since Loughton has not had a chairman or a vice chairman for many years, this seems to be patently unfair. We could have legitimately taken the chairmanship to the vote, but we have not done so. But I appeal to members who have any sense of fairness and natural justice to vote for the LRA candidate for vice chairman.
Thank you. First of all, do you have a second? Did you wish to speak, Councillor Murray?
The committee is not a political matter, but if it was a political matter, I'm extremely neutral. I've never voted Conservative, and I've resisted the temptation to vote LRA in 30 years, so I am completely neutral. I just think it's a question of fairness, and a question of commitment, and a question of expertise. I know Ken extremely well. He's a ward councillor, we all a fellow ward councillor. We all know his qualities when he was Vice Chairman of this council and Chairman of this council. The LRA are as large as the Conservative group. They represent virtually every seat in Loughton apart from mine and Councillor Hart. Loughton is a much bigger community, as we've been told, than Buckinghamshire and Chigwell put together, and I just think it's reasonable. They haven't contested the chairmanship, and I just think it's an issue of fairness, and it's just a fair-minded, reasonable person watching the webcast. I think it's reasonable that the vice chairmanship went to Ken.
Thank you, Councillor Murray. Councillor Whitman.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, I wish to come back on this. The Conservative group cover the whole of this district. We cover Chigwell, where we hold all the seats, and we now hold a majority of the seats in Buckinghamshire. We have one seat in Loughton, and in the future we'll have more seats in Loughton. But the truth is, we are a whole of district party. We are the only party that is whole of district. And my colleagues in Chigwell and my colleagues in Buckinghamshire and my colleague in Loughton work very hard for this district. They understand Chigwell and they understand Buckinghamshire, and I put as much merit in covering, in looking after Buckinghamshire and Chigwell as I do just because of the land matters. I really do think what we're putting forward this evening is a sensible package. We have a chairman for Loughton and we have a vice chairman for Buckinghamshire, and I recommend my two nominations.
Thank you, Councillor. Anybody else got anything to say before I put it to the vote? If I put it alphabetical order, if I can have a show of hands for Councillor Angold-Stevens. Okay, thank you. And for Councillor Wright. members, and I can announce that the Vice Chairman for Plans South will be Councillor Wright. Thank you. Councillor Pond.
Yeah, just to say that I did opt into Plan South, but I think it's a clerical error that my name isn't down on that list.
Right, so that be rectified, is that? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. So if we